Welcome back to the Nutmeg. On this episode, what we've got to do is finish shoving these clay slurry cars over to the storage track. We are setting things out on the storage track, building up a cut of cars to be delivered down to the bottom level of the layout. And then we are going to be taking that shoving platform down to the lead for the switchback that Walter's grain and feed is on, and picking up a couple of tank cars that have been left out there for a while since we've moved the fuel facility to across the yard, sorry, not the yard, but the main line. So we're just simply going to set that shoving platform out, the tugboat here on the lead to the yard, and then we're going to cut off of that and then shove these clay slurry cars to the storage track, storage/runaround. And of course we don't have enough room here between here and the road to fit the shoving platform that's already there, plus these tank cars and the high side gondola scrap con. So we're gonna have to shove that whole cut all the way across the road and store them over there in a little bit of a different location, and then we'll be back to get this shoving platform and head down and get those tank cars. So stick around and watch us move some stuff around. I've been noticing the railroads in the city that I work in, on a road crossing. The rails themselves have been marked by the railroad, I don't know, a good 20 feet back from the road. Essentially, I think what it means is that's where you want to stop. If you were to stop for the road crossing or cut something off and leave something, so that you're not fouling the road. It might just simply be a marker to say, hey, don't cross this line unless we're moving. And so essentially, I think that's going to be a nice little detail that I'm going to add in to either side of this road crossing. Just another little subtle detail that you pick up as you're just simply looking at railroads in your local area, right? So I should actually do that before I forget. Maybe when I'm done doing this voiceover. So probably see that on the next series. All right. Well, with all of those cars, a fairly easy sort of maneuver. Shoved those right over to the other side of the road. Now we're just simply going to grab this shoving platform, grab a hold of that, and then head on down to the lead on the switchback spur. Grab those two tank cars I was talking about. And bring those over to the yard so that we can get those into the outbound train, and then that will be about it for us today. It's going to take a little bit to get over there at slower speeds, and then grab them and then get back and do the runaround and all that sort of stuff, but that's what the rest of this video is for. I like how these set out cars on the storage track. If I had shoved them down a little bit more, they'd kind of become part of the background and part of the changing scenery of the layout in this sort of scene right here. And that's an idea that I'll probably play with a little bit and kind of look forward to that as I'm setting up trains to go down to the bottom level and get delivered there. And speaking of scenery, we've got the pink foam in the background of these factory homes. Yes, I know that I've got to paint them. Maybe some point this weekend I'll do that. But of course we've got, Easter festivities and everything, so that might put a damp rag on things. But at least they're in, and it kind of helps close things off so that we don't, have, the world dropping off into the abyss behind these houses. And continuing with the theme of talking about the background, I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit of a dip in the background of this foam, right in the middle, kind of to help draw the focus into this space between these buildings. I do like this scene, and you could do one of two things: either put a peak or a valley. And I think I'm going to put a valley right in between, just simply to to direct focus and kind of capture the attention within the frame visually. Alright, here we are back in the yard, and we're just going to pull down track 2. Excuse me, I started to say track 3. Pull down track 2, and then we're going to do a runaround, get out onto track 1, and then we're going to come over here to track 3, grabbing the red boxcar there, so that we can get these tank cars sandwiched in between a boxcar and the cut of open hoppers down there on the other end. But of course, we're going to cut loose of the shoving platform that we've got, and as part of this additional maneuver, we're going to get that over into the storage track for those. So, and then we are going to be done. So that's just about it. Let's hook up to the remaining, get these few cars hooked up to the rest of the outbound train. Shove those down all the way so that I'm clearing the storage spur for the shoving platforms and the yard locomotive. Cut loose here. And that's going to be us done for today. And that's a wrap on this whole operating session. Hope you liked that, and come back for another one. I think the next video we're going to have is really just it's a rail fanning a turn. So essentially bringing up a cut of cars and then grabbing this outbound train and heading back down to the bottom. So we'll see you soon on the next one, and thanks for watching.